Welcome back to Timberborn. I gotta break myself with saying that because I'm always going to be picking up right where we left off. Um, we are doing very good, very good. Um, Now we're not doing quite as good. All right, we do need to get this stuff built. Oh, I forgot there's stairs there. So let's go ahead and wrap this around. Now they'll have two routes to go. Let's go ahead and wrap this around like such as. I mean, it's a longer distance. Let's go ahead and, since that's going to be like that, let's go ahead and put that there. Now, bad tide should end very soon. So, the shouldn't lose anything except for crops, maybe. No, this dies in 0.9 days. That's gonna be longer than it's gonna take the water to get there. Um, these ones still have 10 days. These crops are already dead. These trees will have more than enough time to survive. And these are gonna die. Luckily, we're flush on food. It sucks that these maples just aren't getting to fruition. I guess is one way to put it. We are full on that, so all right, we're down to okay. We're down to 12 haulers. That's fine. Oh yeah, because I just switched to pumping jobs. We're gonna save some of the. Where's my builders? Why are? Oh, I have no wood. 68%, 72%. Okay, those are grown. Alright, so I do need to put in the lumberjacks over here. So let's go ahead and throw in 3 of those there. Let's go ahead and axe one of these jobs. We do have 2 injured beavers, so that is gonna. Oh wow, we're down to just 4. We got. Okay, we have 10 baby beavers. Okay, so we had a lot of death and birth. So there's that. Luckily, we still have enough population. Oh no, we don't. We're at the bare minimum now with no haulers. Okay. We still have the buffer of the scientists, but that's not very optimal. Hopefully we get beavers growing up soon. Okay, I need a ore gate. A Zor gate. That's what I need. I need a Zor. Where's Zor? XOR. Okay, am I just not seeing it? I'm not seeing an and or an or. Population control. Okay, science indicator, speaker, fireworks, detonator, timer, memory, HTTP lever, HTTP. Um, Is it under science? Landscaping? Where did the and or gates go? Hold on, I'm just looking this up. Relay building. I guess build a relay building. Set the highest priority. Because I need an ore, a Zor cake. Because I need it. Okay, relay. Zor. Depth. No, not depth sensor. Contamination sensor. And weather station. So this would need to be. Huh. Or is it and? I never could figure out these. Is or and or. Is it and? Well, it looks like it doesn't matter. And without haulers, these are at a near standstill. Now we do have. Oh, do I have them marked to be cut? No, I do not. I think these are all oaks. Yes, so let's go ahead and mark it all to be cut. And then we can just mark out the stuff we don't want to be cut, like the path, so it looks good. So it looks like we know what we're doing. They say the best way to go about looking like best way to go about not knowing what you're doing is to look like you know what you're doing. So, as such, we're going to go ahead and unmark things we don't want to cut. So it looks like we never marked them in the first place. Ta-da! Look at that. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and leave that just open flowing, I guess. And we're going to leave this automated to contamination for now, and I guess continue. Let's see here. Okay, those are all built. This is all built, actually. Fantastic. Wonderful job, beavers. Wonderful job. Okay. So, this line is getting built, I believe. And that's what's draining our wood at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and save us some beaver power. And we're going to go ahead and pause that so we can get some haulers in. And try to get our water up as much as possible. So we're going to go ahead and prioritized by haulers. These should never be prioritized by haulers. I mean, they just go right there. It's fine. This one, not so much. Once the bad tide does start, the water haulers, the water pumps will stop, and we'll have 6 additional jobs. So I need to keep an eye on the time so I don't end up making another hour-long video. Let's go ahead and unlock these, and I believe those are already unpaused. This can, I was gonna say this can get paused. Oh wow, that really splooged out of there, didn't it? Okay. Okay. So we do now have all of this water. This is going to probably dry up pretty fast. Are these lumberjacks? No, they're gathering flags. You got something to gather right here. Are they not ready yet? I thought they were close to being ready. How far can they reach? Okay, they can reach all of this, right? Gather the maple. Prioritize. Wait. Oh, poopy pants. It's not that. It's a tapper shack. I didn't know that. Let's get 2 of these built, and we'll go ahead and high prioritize both of them. And let's see how far they reach. Okay, they get it all. We'll still set them to maple syrup, so they're not stupid. And we'll go ahead and unpause one builder. And for the time being, because it's not really a big deal, we'll go ahead and stop that. I do believe those are just, yeah, log planks gears, which we have a good amount of. So, okay, that's wheat. I never did build the bread one. Let's go ahead and put that to second highest priority. Okay, and we need another bakery. Okay, and we're going to make this maple pastries, and for the first time ever, where's the houses? Okay, houses in comparison to that. Okay, yeah. So this is where we want to store our food from now on. So we're gonna make this maple pastries. Now I do already have the achievement for only having maple pastries available as a food. That's where you have maple pastries but no other food other than maple pastries. So I'm not gonna be boring about that. Now what I am going to attempt to do is once this dries up, if there's still time left, I'm going to replace these with gates and set this to 0.8 instead of 0.6 so that I can plant crops in the next wet season. Now I'm going to go ahead and mark them to be planted but not build the building for it. So what we're going to oh wait, I remember. That's why I want to click on this first. We're going to go ahead and delete this and this and that, and we're going to build some stairs right here. And we're going to uproot this plant, and let's go ahead and get the rest of these out. And let's go ahead and get that one out, these two out as well. And let's go ahead and mark our crops to be planted. We want, if we look at the times, right, this is 8 for 3 and this is 12 for 3. So we're going to want 3/4 as much of this. Excuse me. We're going to want 3/4 as much of this one as this one. This one's 12, this one's 8. So let's go ahead and do this and this, and go over here and do. That looks about 3/4. Let's go ahead and high prioritize all of that, and that secondary high prioritize that, and once they're gone, I'm going to go ahead and put the path there, and just to make sure it'll go. Okay, yeah, it can fit all of that. And plant crops. Let's go ahead and stop these. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and plant some more. Spatter dog. That should be enough. Okay. We're now back up to 18 haulers. And we've got the tapper shacks here. Not tapping away. Okay, I believe that storage is going to be. I'll just go ahead and put a medium here. And mark this as maple syrup. And we're going to go ahead and high prioritize that. Okay. That's getting built. This needs to get to the second highest priority. And we're really coming together as a colony. I mean, we could probably increase the population. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and build this building here. And we'll create a path through here. And I've been thinking about this. And it's really not a good way to connect to the line unless, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I have figured it out. Let's go ahead and where are you? Where are you? Okay, you can't see. I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to low prioritize. I said I'm going to low prioritize all of that, and all of this, and all of this, and all of this, and all of. Nope, it's all built already. Let's go ahead and low prioritize all this, this. Here we go. Alright, let's low prioritize these. Okay. New well-being score of 25 because if we come down here, where is it? Maple pastries is, well, I believe it's +3, and they should be building this now. Actually, make that, and make this one this. Make this one that as well. I believe that's already going to be built though. Nope, nope. They need to focus though. Okay, so let's go ahead and unpause these so we can have extra workers because we are fully stocked up on wood now. So I would like to be able to maximize because we don't really need this, right? This isn't necessary for the moment. So what we could do is let's go ahead and disconnect that. Let's disconnect that and disconnect that. And we're going to start from here, add a connection. Okay, so that's a little too far, so what we'll do is bring a pole here. We'll add a connection there, there, to there, to there. For now. And that should service everybody in the area. And as you can see, this isn't really used much. I mean, it does suck for, oh, well, poop. 8 days. Ooh. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and cancel all of that and all of this. Let's go ahead and just uproot it so that we can make a new. And what we'll do is, see, that's the thing, right? If I make it too deep, they can't plant. If I make it 1 deep, it's not enough water. I mean, I could do water pumping. You know, just pump the water to it. That's an awfully big area to pump water, and that'll take a lot of water. Okay, let's get that going as well. And let's go ahead and guess what we're gonna have to do is this number, right? Nope, not that wide. Is bring these levees over like that and bring some levees over like such as right? And then we take some water. As much as I hate doing this, because it's an additional 2 jobs to this 1 job, I'll go ahead and do this number, path it up to here, path that straight over to there, and I mean, we're gonna pause them for now, but we will prioritize them by haulers. And these don't need to be animated. Though I just realized how low we are on water, and I find that grossly disturbing. Let's rectify that by adding another deep water pump that will also be automated. So we're gonna put this over here, and these stairs like such as and such as, and put the path back on top, and we're going to go ahead and delete these with it in regards to their stuff. Matter of fact, we're just going to straight up delete them, and we're going to delete this much path and that path, and that's not going to work. That's not going to work. No panicking in this. Go ahead and get this large pump there. And we'll go over here and do this number and this number. And we're going to prioritize by hauler. Raise that, automate that to weather station 1. And that's actually where I'm going to leave it today. A little bit of a cliffhanger. Will this 893 water hold off 75 thirsty beavers? Here we go. And I guess we're gonna have to find out next time. Until next time, bye bye.